The very first variety got up here is the Seed of Autumn Joy. This crop is full. As you can see, it's just starting to show some buds. The pictures to the right is showing you how beautiful it will be once it's in full bud and bloom. This Seed of Autumn Joy is a zone 3 to zone 9. It will get 2 feet in height as well as 2 feet in width. It has a pink turning red star-like cluster to it. It likes to be in dry, medium, well-drained soil, sandy soil if possible. A very good variety for attracting butterflies and hummingbirds. This variety is drought and clay soil and rock soil tolerant, which almost is like it's good for rock gardens. It's a comfy form of stone crop. Has a clusters of pink star-like flowers and grows well in dry areas. So it's very low maintenance variety right here. Go ahead to the next picture, please. Now, the next picture is just a variety of buddleias that I just picked the 2 for this week. Just doing very well. The 2 varieties I select for this week is the buddleia Puckster Blue, and the next one to the right is the Puckster Pink. Both buddleias are more of a zone 5 to zone 9. They get 24 inches in height as well as 24 to 36 inches in width. The buddleia Puckster Blue, as the name says, is more of a blue flower to it. As you can see, it's got good rotation of blooms coming up, and it's got very good shelf life on both of these varieties. They're both can full, low maintenance for these varieties right here. Both of them are in a 3-gallon. They like to be moist but well-drained soil, and they bloom very late. Buddleias are known to be your late varieties coming out of dormancy. Jeff usually have these in very minimum heat during the early spring. That way he gets a head start on what's compared to when it's in people's yards. So that's something to keep in mind with buddleias. They're very late coming out of dormancy. This is a dwarf buddleia, mostly seen in larger plants. Blooms non-stop from early, mostly spring up into the summer. Next picture, please. This is a crop that we more varieties of crabs we got in from WDC. This is the Coreopsis cream caramel, also known as tick seed. This variety is zone 6 to zone 9. It goes 15 to 18 inches in height as well as 18 to 24 inches in width. It has a beautiful salmon orange flower to it. As you can see, they're loaded with buds and flowers. We grow this variety in a 19 centimeter. It likes to be in normal sandy soil. Bloom time for this variety is usually from the early summer up into the fall. So you have a nice continuous bloom for these varieties right here. Prefers to be in the sunny, well-drained spot. Speeds readily and can be used in a sunny bank, and it's a naturalized plant or in a traditional border. Like I said, this is the crop business came in. As you can see, can full, ready to go. Next picture, please. This is the Lobelia Black Truffle. This variety is can full. This is in the 19 centimeter part of the American Beauty series. This is a good time to sell these before they start getting those stalks and showing some flowers. As you can see, it's a very beautiful burgundy foliage, which is one of the highlights of sharing this for this variety. The bonus to this is when it does flower, it will give you striking spikes of red flowers to it. This is a 19 centimeter fertilized evenly and moist soil. Can be pinched back when it comes to flowering to produce more compact plant. The Lobelias are perfect for the spot in your garden, and just as well as stays wet in most plants. For most plants, I'm sorry. Next picture, please. Then the Fantasy Cinderella. This variety is a zone 5 to zone 8. You make sure you plant well where you want to set this variety. It gets 18 inches in height as well as 18 to 24 inches in width. It looks short and compact, but it will get a very good size. This picture just on the left is my recent picture. They are loaded with buds, and they will still be starting to show color flowers that you like to see the pictures on the right. This likes to be a moist but well-drained soil. Bloom time for this variety is usually from the mid to late summer, which is around this time. So the timing of this is perfect. This likes to be in full sun. You usually say they want to cut back in later autumn. Flowers add absolutely stunning color in late summer, and some of the best flowers for cutting arrangements. Like I said, this variety is loaded with buds, and it's just going to start showing some flowers within the next 2 weeks. Next picture, please. Now, this is the grass carex ever gold. This variety is in zone 5 to zone 10. It will get 8 to 18 inches in height as well as 12 to 16 inches in width. The striking thing about this variety is the foliage. It has a very slender, thin leaf, yellow and green foliage to it. We grow this in 19 centimeter. It likes to be moist but rich soil, perfect for containers, beds, and borders. Generally maintain good color throughout the summer, but won't grow much when it gets hot. It seems to slow down when that happens. Leave the foliage in place into the spring, and as soon as the snow is gone, it is recommended for you to cut it back then. You want to leave 1/3 of the plant in place for this variety. So you must make sure you maintain this correctly so you can have a very beautiful crop for you for the next farming season. Next picture, please. Now, this is the Sedum Rock and Roll Bundle of Joy. This is also known as Bundle of Joy Stone Crop. This variety is zone 3 to zone 9. It will get 12 inches in height as well as 20 inches in width. This has tiny white flowers to it that covers the mounded growth and habit. It likes to be an average to poor soil. It handles a big wide range of pH, which is good. This variety is drought tolerant. It's a good variety for attracting bees. This is a stone crop that is covered by white flowers. As you can see that picture that's on the right. The picture that's on the left, they are just starting to they got their buds on them. So once they do show the flower, that picture that's on the right is a good example of what this crop will look like. It's very stunning, a good small mound plant, and it's due not to disappoint. So this is what this crop looks like right now. So let's go ahead to the next picture, please. And now the next picture is the rose drift popcorn. This is the 19 centimeter. This is our next crop. This crop is over there in 3D. As you can see, there's full, good clean foliage for it. This variety is zone 4 to 11. It will get 1 to 5 feet in height as well as 2 feet in width. This is a beautiful, soft, butter yellow rose. We grow this in a 19 centimeter. It likes to be moist, but well drained, fertile soil. This variety is a continuous bloomer when it comes to roses, so it won't disappoint. The great thing about this is it's also considered to be disease resistant, and it's great for ground cover. This is a pretty yellow bloom, covers this ground cover rose that multi-task in gardens, and or you could just use them for your garden edges. Next picture, please. This next one is the Rose Drift Sweet. Once again, this is my next crop that I'm putting into current. This variety is of zone 4 to zone 11. We get 1 to 2 feet in height as well as 2 to 3 feet in width. This has a beautiful double pink flower to it. It likes to be, we grow this. This is a 19 centimeter picture I'm showing right now. It likes to be moist but well drained soil. Does best when it's planted in the full sun. It is recommended you cut this back every year. Usually Jeff uses like 3 inches when it comes to roses for get ready for the early spring. Cluster of clear pink double flowers produces a continuous display throughout the season. Attracts butterflies, also used for beds and borders, edging ground covers, and great for patio and container design, as you can see that picture just on the right. Next picture, please. And the next good right now, most of all the dress I got on, but right now, the dress I'm showing you are the ones that are out the farthest and the nicest. Last and final is one of the hotter variety is the Rose Drift Red. This variety is zone 4 to zone 11. It will get 1 to 2 feet in height as well as 2 to 3 feet in width. This is a beautiful solid red. As we grow this is grown as a 19 centimeter. It likes to be moist but well drained soil and does best when it's planted in the full sun. It is recommended you do also once again cut this back in the early year, usually before spring really starts. And like I said, Jeff usually does it around 3 inches. Okay. Petty red flower proves to be an elegant addition for any garden, especially when they're able to be natural drapes over rock walls, as you can see that picture that's on the right. This is a good variety for attracting butterflies, also used for beds, borders, edging, a great ground cover because this is more of a spreader, and also a good choice for having for your patio and your containers. Next picture, please. Okay, now this is the Lavandula stochas Primavera. I hope I said that right. I think I butchered it, but thanks for Jeff for clarifying that for me. This is one of our English lavandula. Spanish. Sorry, Spanish lavandula. Thank you for that, Jeff. He said to correct me. All right, Spanish lavandula. Thank you. This is the zone 7, the zone 9. So keep that in mind. This is 16 to 18 inches in height, as well as 14 to 16 inches in width. Great thing about this, it has a stunning purple flower to it. It likes to be medium water. Fertilize it once a month. This is what is recommended for this variety. A burgundy flags above small purple flowers. Unlike other lavendulas, during the summer months, well, not flower mostly during summer months. This is a great variety for patios, containers, a great variety for selecting for hummingbirds, bees, and butterflies, and is disease resistant. As you can see, it will flower just up on the top. This is a beautiful, stunning lavandula, and as you can see, that crop to the right, they're really oversized on the pots. So we just put these on. So just like this is the lavandula, the Spanish lavandula. So just keep that in mind.
So this plant is not a permanent add to our lavender selections. Difference to most of the lavenders that we grow are English lavender. They're a little hardier. Spanish lavender is not quite as hardy as you notice here. This is zone 7 to 9. These were sent in as cuttings and our plugs. The supplier gave us the wrong thing. Once we got everything figured out, when we finish the crops off, figure we put them on inventory. So be aware of that when you're selling this plant. It's a really nice compact, as you can see in the picture. It's got great color foliage. It does present a really dark purple, almost black flower when it first starts opening. So it's a really nice plant, but it's not what we typically grow as lavender. And this is one of the newer varieties that came out on the market this year.
First up is Salix albatristis. This is in a 15-gallon. This is something that we canned up early in the spring. It is now fully rooted and nice full plant on top. It's also known as a white weeping willow, zones 4 to 8. It does get fairly large, 70 foot tall, 70 foot wide. It does like a wide range of soils and also wet feet. So try to avoid the dry spots in the yard when planting these. Also tolerate clay soils as well, and also deer tolerant, which is a huge plus, especially in this area. It does have a weeping growth habit, so it does make an elegant addition to wet areas or also near bodies of water. Picture. This is the Green Mountain in a 7-gallon, also known as a sugar maple, zone 3 to 9. 50 foot tall, 40 foot wide. Does like moist, well-drained soils. It is also tolerant of salt and road compaction. Yeah, thank you for changing that. It is resistant to Japanese beetle and leafhopper, so it is a huge plus. It is an excellent cultivar for heat and drought tolerant with thicker, waxy leaves. And then you do also get the yellow fall color with a bunch of reds and oranges as well. And next picture. These are the new crop of the Bloomerang Dark Purple on standard in a 7-gallon. Been getting multiple questions on these. If you scroll down, you can also see what the roots look like. I included it in the picture. You can see they are fully rooted all the way down. That's not the issue. It is that they were trimmed recently in the last 3 or so weeks. So this is what they would look like going out the door right now. All right, I will get these on today.
And then that's your last picture, Jeff.